This new GTA Online DLC could be an absolute game changer. Given we're in the summer months of the year, we're probably due for an update to GTA Online anytime soon. And it's beginning to look like we might just know what that DLC will be about.
How about you suck my cock?
After a few leaks being shown from reputable sources, it looks like we're gonna get a DLC focused around Michael from the GTA 5 single player. I anticipated this after the last DLC, which also focused on another single player character, Franklin, but it's good to finally see some evidence towards it. We will go in depth into all the leaks in just a moment, but I do also want to talk about the general state of GTA Online DLCs, as well as discuss the potential of a new DLC focused around Michael, and then maybe talk about what I believe to be Rockstar's brand new DLC design approach, and talk about the potential future DLCs we could receive. Let's go. Firstly, let's go over the leaks. Tez2, a very reputable Rockstar news source on Twitter, who everyone should follow for future Rockstar Games news by the way, stated that a new scenario spawn point named Movie Set has been placed at Michael's most common spawn point in single player after loading in from online, where an NPC from the Vinewood movie studio will appear during the morning. Here is this fellow right here. Coincidence? I think not. This is something that is completely brand new and didn't need to be added at all. And whilst it's only small, the existence of this NPC can only ever really point at a DLC with Michael. If Rockstar placed this movie studio NPC at Michael's spawn point for no reason, that'd kinda make no sense. If they placed it to hint at a Michael focused DLC, that would obviously make more sense. Beyond that, we've already been given a Franklin focused DLC that the community loved. It makes complete sense that Rockstar would make another DLC focused on a single player character. But as my final piece of evidence towards this, we have Ned Luke, Michael's voice actor if you weren't aware, hinting at the possibility of his return on Twitter. With all this evidence, it makes complete sense that we'll probably see him again in the next DLC, and it's honestly perfect too. At the end of GTA 5 single player, Michael ended the story as a producer working for Solomon Richards, where he later went on to create the hit blockbuster movie, Morbius. In all seriousness though, this could be a great gateway into working with Michael in the DLC. Now, I want to preface that I do not obviously have any information on what this DLC will be about. I obviously don't want to pull a, hey guys, Mr. Piss for the Insane Asylum here, and today we're frauding another 8-minute ad revenue farm session. Don't take what I'm saying as fact. I am just sharing my hopes about what I think would be great to see from this concept. Now, as we know, Michael is a movie producer. This is actually such a great setup for a DLC. We know Rockstar have kinda, how should I put this? Went into Saints Row territory with their DLCs in GTA Online over the past few years. And naturally, things such as flying cars and bikes don't really fit into a supposed serious crime game. However, with Michael being a movie producer, this opens up the potential for Rockstar to go absolutely crazy. Let me set the scene for you. The DLC could potentially start with Michael calling you to come down to the movie studio and help him gather some footage for a new movie he's working on. Perhaps he can't find any stunt actors who are willing to perform the stunts he wants you to perform for his movie, so he hires us instead. With this setup, Rockstar could do absolutely anything they wanted to. We could be fighting aliens and flying UFOs around the city. We could play the role of a spy infiltrating a top secret government organisation. We could be dangerously ill with a rare blood disorder and determined to save others from the same fate, where the darkness inside us gets unleashed. Okay, maybe not that last one. Rockstar could do absolutely anything they wanted to. Since we're just making a movie with Michael, any concept Rockstar choose to do would make complete sense. We all know the Rockstar devs are off their heads on some good acid, so they may as well lean into the chance to make something as wacky as they want with Michael, since it actually makes sense for once. This DLC could actually be the most fun we've had in years if Rockstar choose to fully utilise the concept. Do I think Rockstar actually have the creativity to pull this off? No. Do I think the DLC will be about Michael finding some stolen movie footage or something, and we get like 3 missions where we kill 10 to 20 enemies in a generic room? Absolutely. However, it's fun to speculate and hope Rockstar do something interesting with this concept. Beyond that though, we could actually get some really fun vehicles and weapons introduced from famous movies. I think that would fit really well with the theme of the DLC. Perhaps we get like Hagrid's flying car from Harry Potter. Maybe we get a new Batmobile. Maybe we get something like the noisy cricket gun from Men in Black. Or maybe we get some cool vampire powers we can use to fight people. Okay, no more Morbius. I promise. Either way though, I think you can see the potential of this DLC. Not to mention, it'll just be nice to see what Michael has gotten up to since the end of GTA 5. We got to see that Franklin had married Tanisha and had kids. It'll be good to see what Michael has been doing as well. With that being said though, I just want to talk about the future of GTA Online's DLCs, and how I think we're potentially entering a new era of GTA Online updates. Before the Contract DLC, we had very basic and very boring DLCs when it came to the story and characters. Whilst the gameplay itself was fun, you could never really care about why you were doing the things you were. All you could really care about was how much money you made at the end of it. I mean, before Franklin even came into GTA Online, the best character was probably Pavel, and all he did was say a few funny lines about the Impressive Mark II. That was the bar Rockstar had set for characters in GTA Online, and only now with the Contract DLC, it's been surpassed. I think GTA Online's DLCs have massively lacked in good characters and interesting stories, even if they're just small and one-off. Just because it's online and not single player, it doesn't mean we can't get good story content. Obviously, it would be better to have these missions in single player DLC, but of course, Rockstar would never do that. GTA Online just earns too much money. But even despite that, we might as well get good story content even if it's in GTA Online and not in single player DLC. It's honestly just better than not having any at all. Not to mention though, this is Rockstar Games we're talking about. They've written games like Red Dead Redemption and GTA. I'm sure they'll be able to come up with something for a DLC. Adding good characters for a change does nothing but improve the DLC. Just think about it. Which would you prefer? Doing a heist with Michael, Franklin and Trevor? Or Prison Break again with randoms? I know which one I'd choose. With Rockstar adding fan favourite characters back into GTA Online, it gives us a chance to care about the story again. It actually makes us care about the tasks we're completing, because the characters we care about are impacted by them. Let's be honest, who's actually doing nightclub missions because they want to help English Dave out? Absolutely nobody. Because we have characters we care about the missions we're sent on more. It's that simple. I think after this DLC with Michael, we'll probably also get a DLC focused on Trevor, and we'll get an update on what he's been doing since the end of GTA 5. Maybe he's expanded his gun running business. Maybe he's become a little bit more sane. Maybe he's gotten married to Mrs. Madrazo and has built a family together. Wouldn't that be nice? A DLC with Trevor will give us a chance to explore his character a little bit more too. And if we do get this DLC, we'll have gotten to experience the original trio once again. After that though, what I'm hoping will happen once each character has been given a DLC each. We could potentially see the trio team up again and meet for a DLC with our GTA Online characters. It'd be great to see them interact after so many years. And if you throw in our GTA Online characters dressed as Sans into the mix with them, it'll be absolutely incredible. Maybe we get an Avengers tier team up where all of our favourite characters reunite for one last final heist. It'll literally be the perfect note to end on for GTA Online. I think Rockstar actually do have a great formula ahead of them if they pull off these next few DLCs well. And honestly, we could actually be looking at some of the best DLC we've been given in years. And that's all thanks to Rockstar finally putting some effort into the characters. Or maybe we'll just get another Beach Bum update with a few useless weapons and vehicles we'll buy, but never actually use. Either way though, what do you think about all this DLC leak talk? Are you excited to potentially see Michael again in the upcoming DLC? Leave your thoughts about that down below. But as always, I hope you did enjoy. I am now going to see my favourite movie, Morbius. Yeah, I did say no more Morbius. I lied. What are you going to do about it? See you later, Morbheads. Goodbye.